Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the channel. It's Malzy here. And yesterday, when we left off, we were finishing up the dining room. We were working on the dining room, I should say, not finishing it up. So yesterday, as you can see, we did all of the walls. I did a raised ceiling here, which I think came out stunning. Um, and you know what? I'm thinking I might paint this part blue. So let's get some blue paint. And it was pure, I think it was rich blue 5. Let's see. Pure blue 2. Okay. Go back to the paint. Pure blue 2. There it is. Okay. um, I don't really have much to talk about this morning. I'm really tired. It's 6 in the morning here in California. So you'll have to forgive me if I'm not super talkative right now. Um, I apologize. Oh, I think this is coming out so much better. I'm glad I painted this blue. Okay, now, like I said, I'm going to take, whoops. Now, like I said, I'm going to build a custom table. I think we're going to just start here in the middle. We're going to bring it up, what, 4. And let's see. First of all, I forgot how tall this room is. Whoops, okay. Start here. So it is 29. So it's, okay, about 30. So that's 7. Let's see. This should be just about right. So right here, it's the middle of the room. These are just placeholders. Okay, so this is... And let's see. So, okay, wait. How's this? 11. Okay. So this will make it... So, see. That's the middle. So that's 7. And then 7 this way. Okay. Shit. I didn't want it to be a square. Okay. It should have, let's see, go from here. Should have the same, so that's 8. Should have the same on each side, 10. Okay, so we need 2 more on this side. And then it should have about the same from here to here. So that's, let's go. 7, okay. 6. I think so we either need to we need to add one here or take away one here. And I think we're going to take away one. So we'll do this. So this should now be 7. Yeah. So, and it, okay, yeah. Nice. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to fill in our table. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go down below and we're going to get rid of this. I know the table needs support. I'm not done. I promise, I'm not done. I want to support it with these. Put these columns in. Perfect. Oops. If they're not in the right spot, we can adjust them. And then we're going to use our Madison molding, the one that we have on the ceiling, and we're going to put a molding around it. And that will, what that's going to do is it's going to finish off the table for one thing. Shoot. Why am I looking that way? Oh, come on, stop. It's going to finish off, it's going to give the table a very finished look, but it's also going to, because we made this table out of floor bricks, we can put a table runner on it that is, we can put a rug as a table runner, and it's going to look so cool when I'm done. Kind of like I did, remember, in the Master of Shadows, or Manor of Shadows. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get, not wood panels, light beach, but I don't think we're going to put a pattern in it. Yeah. This part's going to be covered up for the most part. Shit, I screwed up the floor. I think I might, I'm going to redo the floor anyway, so it's fine. I'm going to do a wood floor instead of the marble, because it doesn't really match, so it's fine. I'm probably even going to use this same. Okay, now what we need is the molding. Is it Madison? Oh, where's Madison? No, that's yellow. There it is. That's the one I want. I'm going to turn this to light beach and this to light beach, and we're going to do this, but we're going to flip it this way. Now, because we've tricked the game into thinking that that is a floor, doesn't that look so pretty? Oh my god, that's gorgeous. I really kind of didn't want a... It's not really a square table, is it? It's a very large table. That's okay, that's what I wanted. Now, let's put a cut pattern in here. I think we're going to use this one. We're going to make it as big as we can. We're going to go ahead and do the floor. Yeah, that's better. We'll leave the entrance marble because that's a pattern to the outside of the room. That's kind of a tight squeeze for the servants, but that's okay. They'll make it work because that's their job. Go this way. Probably. Yeah, I'll be able to reach that. Oh. Okay, now our dining room is really coming together nicely. Now let's get some chairs. Hmm. It's not going to seat as many people as I thought. Yeah, okay, we can. Okay. We just have to space them out right. These have to come out some. Put it like this. There we go. I know it's a tight squeeze. That's okay. Because you know what? It's fine. We'll make it work. But we have seating for 12 in this house. And as long as we can walk around the chairs, it's fine. Which we can. So we are good. What do you guys think? I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love it. But I do think it might be a little bit cramped in here. And the chandelier is not centered on the table. So that is not going to work for me. Okay, we got some work to do. Okay, hold on. Get rid of this. That's one thing I forgot to account for. Is the chandelier. Okay, so let's move these over here. Move that. Okay, now, so that's the middle of the room because that is right smack dab in the middle of the room. Okay, now what we have is 5 on this side, 7 on this side. Yeah, it's too big on this side. Let's go ahead and we know these are the right size, so we don't want to mess with those. Let's go ahead and take off 1 layer on this side. So now we should have 6 on this side. We still have 5 on this side. Actually, if this seam is the middle, so we've got 7 on this side and 5 on this side. And I also, okay, if that's the middle, 6 on this side, 7 on this side. See, this side's too big anyway. I think what we're going to do, okay, now 6 and 6, so we have so it's 13 this way, which is fine. I'm okay with it being an odd number. Whoops. And then, so we have 6 on this side, 7 on that side. So this needs to come down this way. Now, if I'm coming, I actually want it to be, let's see, that's 6, this is 6. So actually, sorry, I want it to be longer than it is tall. There we go. All right, I think that's where we're going to have it. And plus it will give a little bit more room for this. We'll put our moldings back. Oh yeah, that's so much better. And then once we get those chairs, I want those chairs because those chairs make it just look so grand, you know? I want to keep those chairs. So we're gonna fix our table, put the moldings back on it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we need our moldings first. And our surface finishes. I want no pattern. But didn't that look cool with the moldings on it? And like I said, because the game thinks it's a floor, we can use, and we're not going to be able to do the underside. It's just not going to work. Because the game thinks that it's a floor, we can use a, Madison. Here it is. Nope, that's Kilo. Here it is. We can use a rug as a table runner, which actually looks really cool. And I love that they fixed the corners. Yeah, it just automatically connects. That looks so pretty. I love that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Now we can get our dining chairs. Where's our dining chairs? Here they are. And now it's not going to be okay. I think we can only fit 2 on the ends now. I don't think we can fit 3 anymore. That's okay. Still a little bit tight on this end, but that's all right. We can fit 3 on this end. Let's pull them out a little bit. Let's space these out a little bit better. There we go. I'll fix the spacing in a minute. This is why I usually like to use the lines on the floor. Because it's hard to tell if they're lined up right. Like I can already tell those are not. This one needs to come this way. That's good enough. Yeah, I love that. That's so pretty. So we've got what? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. And you know what I think? I think what paintings are going to look beautiful right here is those ones, the boy and the girl one. It's going to take me a little bit to find them, so bear with me. I've added a lot of pictures from Pixabay in here. I need to get rid of the Terrifier ones. That was from last year, Christmas, 2024. This one right here is my dog. His name is Oscar. He's such a good boy. He's a sweetheart. Okay, here they are. So let's do this one. I hate that it starts over. So now it's going to take me a minute to find the other counterpart, the boy that goes there. I love that one. That one's pretty. I should go through and get rid of a lot of these photos so it's not so cluttered. Like all the Terrifier. That's from Terrifier 3. It's a really good movie unless you're squeamish because it's very gory. Oh, this one's definitely going in the library. Not that I want this picture, but check it out. It's going in the library, but do you get it? Alien versus Predator. Ha ha ha. This one's funny too, although it's sideways. Coffee, because murder is wrong. I saw this is okay. So this photo is a picture of a sign that is actually hanging outside of a restaurant in the town where I live. It's literally hanging out there. Okay, there's the boy. All right. Oh, son of a bitch. All that, and I screwed it up. Damn it. Sorry. It's gonna take me another couple minutes to find it. Oh, that one's pretty too. I was looking for like French pictures, like French paintings and French art and stuff. It takes forever. There we go. There we go. That looks so pretty. That's perfect right there. Now, if you remember a few months ago, I did, I think it was like last summer or something, I did um, the Leave It to Beaver house. I recreated it here in House Flipper, and these were the two paintings that were in the front entryway of the Cleaver house. Now, to set the table. Oops, sorry, I'm knocking things over here. Get down, baby. No, no. Go lay down. Go lay down. Okay, now, what do we want for a runner? We need something that's blue. So we're going to use a rug. We're going to use this one. So we'll make this pure blue too. And then we'll turn this to suede because then you can really see the pattern very well. And then I think I want some type of a floral pattern. Not that one. Let's go with this one. Or let's go with this one. And then the background is definitely going to be pure blue too. And then I think white. And we'll make it go just almost to the edge of where the molding starts. Needs to come this way just a hair. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Now we're going to get our dishes. And of course we're going to get the fancy one. These ones. This is the hard part about setting the table. I think we're going to need to make that rug just a little bit smaller because it's interfering with the place setting. Yeah, we're going to have to. Yeah, that's better. This needs to come this way. There we go. That's better. We can push these in. There we go. Now we got it lined up, I think. I think we got it lined up pretty good. Might be easier to stand on the table. Oh yeah, that's so much easier. Heck yeah. Look, that one's way off. And these chairs are not even lined up. Look. Let's fix that. Fix their place settings. There we go. Okay, these aren't lined up still. Let's line them up like this. And you can pull them out just a little bit. I think that's better. We'll fix there. Now, if the staff ever get caught standing on the table, they're going to be in trouble. But, okay. Now let's do the large bowl. And then I think we can put the small bowl even. Oh, that's the big one. We can even put the small bowl inside of that one. That looks so pretty. That one's not lined up right. And That whole place setting was off. This one off? No, that's good. Okay. A little bit off. That one's way off still. There we go. Okay, now we want forks. Forks go on the left, apparently. Did not know that. This place setting is a little bit off. Shoot, I'm going to start standing on the table to set it because it's so much easier this way. These are a little bit off. Still a little bit off. There we go. Alrighty. Everybody has a fork. Now we need their knives. And then the wine glasses, and then I think we're done. We'll come up, I gotta come up with a cool table like centerpiece. Which I think, I know it's not Christmas anymore or the holidays anymore, but I think I'm gonna use a holiday wreath just because you can put candles in it and it looks really pretty. Let's try it. Like even this one. It doesn't have to be fancy. We can go with blue. Oh, that's too small. We can even go with like that one. And then we can put a nice candle in the middle. That one's too big. I love that, but I wish they made this one a little bit smaller. This one always looks nice. See what it looks like from the side. Yeah, see it's actually really nice. That wreath might even be a little bit too small. Let's move the candle. Let's get a bigger wreath. Oops, shoot. Let's see. It I like it, but it's fine. We'll leave it. It's fine. So I think our dining room may be done. Let's get one more thing. We're going to need the rug for the floor. And it is, of course, whoops, shit, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. It's of course going to be the same as the table runner. We're going to make it just a little bit bigger than the outsides of the chairs so that it's not too big. There we go. That is a gorgeous dining room. The only thing we need now is curtains. And I think we're going to go with just plain white. this one. I think that one's going to cover it the best. We're going to go with the gold. And we're just going to go with plain white. Yeah. Let's see. Of course, that's going to have to go to the... Well, you know what, though? Let's go with... I think it's this one. Yeah. Let's... Okay, wait. Don't sell the window. Come on. Oh, damn it. I hate when it does this shit. Now it won't select the fucking curtain that I want. Damn it. We can always adjust the curtain. Okay, now. Damn it. I hate when it does that. And it's not going to let me probably until I leave the game and come back. It's not going to let me because it's not going to select the curtain. Maybe if I stand on the table? The curtains are not all adjusted properly. I need to fix that. See how it, like, adjusts perfectly? Okay. Make them all on that line. See, it's selecting the window and not the curtain. Damn it, I hate when it does that. There's nothing I can do. I can't fix that, so it's going to have to be the way it is for now. But the rest of the curtains we can fix. There we go. That looks so elegant. I'm glad I chose the white curtains. I think that looks so pretty. I've got about 15 more minutes to play with. Okay, and so this is the servants area, which actually I need to put dishes and things in here. So we can do that real quick. So we want to put like these plates. Not the same one. Put some of these bowls in here. I love that you can stack the dishes. Oh, this is what I should have put in there. Deep plate. That's fine. It's fine. Now let's do gravy boats, just in case. We've already got these, right? Oh no, those are the smaller versions. Okay, that's all right. So we'll put some of these in. Smaller bowls. Oh, this can go here. Okay, let's go get our we need our stool. Couple extra lids just in case. I think we got it all. All right, now let's put in. You know what? Let's get a couple of these. Which I know we already have some. I know, I saw that. But move this over. Put this up here. These actually can go here. And then we can put this here. And then let's see. What else do we have that we could put in here? Oh yeah, I don't think we did the saucers. Did we not? We didn't do saucers. So instead of these, let's move these over here. Let's move these up here. Let's move this down here. Let's move these. Let's like space these out better. And now we need our saucers. Oh, you know what we forgot on the table is the wine glasses. And then we need our little teacups. There we go. And you know what? We could probably put some wine glasses in here. Move this all the way over as we can. We'll get rid of one of them. We don't even have to do that. Let's put our wine glasses in here. Where's the wine glass? There it is. There we go. All right, now our cabinet is filled. We can put this back over here in the window where it goes. We should probably put a curtain there too, but I don't want to right now. Let's get our wine glasses because I forgot to put those on the table. Jump up on the table so we can get them spaced properly. Put them just to the left. Or just to the, just to the right of the plate. Okay, everybody has a wine glass. Now our dining room is complete. Okay, now, and then we've got, you know what we need here? There we go. We've got our coffee set. And then what we need in here is coffee. Here's our coffee. Put a couple of things of coffee and a thing of sugar. Not that sugar is allowed in my house, because it's not. And then I think let's get a tray. Oops, I can't spell. That's okay. There we go. It just makes the space look filled in. That's the only reason. Okay, and then I think what we're going to do is we're going to take this. Actually, we're going to have to do our own sizing. That's okay. Bring it all the way this way. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to copy that, and that's better. All right, now, that looks like a nice area. I'm going to have to go here in a few minutes, but... Oh, shoot. Sorry. I'm tired today. I love this dining room. It looks like such an elegant dining room. It's so pretty. I think this is the fanciest dining room I've ever done. I just need to fix that damn curtain. It's really bothering me that it won't let me choose the curtain. It's like stuck on stupid. But other than that, it looks great. It looks so elegant and pretty. Definitely looks like it belongs in a house like this. Now, as I say in the description, this whole build was inspired by an actual chateau in France. I don't know exactly where in France, but you could probably Google it and look it up. It's called Château de Purnon. And I think I'm going to reach out to the owners and ask them if I may link their channel on my channel, and just tell them, look, I play this game. This is I'm doing a renovation in um, a game called House Flipper. It's not letting me do it. And it's inspired by your chateau. May I link your channel to my channel in my channel? Yeah, it just makes it just frames it out perfect. We need to make it a little tiny bit longer because these windows are huge. There we go. Just frames out the window perfectly. And then we'll put this back. Because these are really high ceilings, so yeah, I think I'm gonna ask them if I may put a link to their channel in the description of these videos because that's what inspired this build is Château de Purnon. It is a stunning chateau. Check it out, y'all. Check it out. Check out their channel. They would love the support. I'm sure. Let's see. We have our simple bathroom here. Yeah, I like it. And then up here, we've got this is the extra pantry, and this is like the laundry room. I don't know what to put on this cabinet, on this counter right here. Like, I don't know what to put on there, so. And then, of course, that leads up to the staff living quarters, living area. Okay. I think this is a good place to stop today because I don't have, I have to go for one thing. I have to leave a little bit earlier for work than normal. I have to leave a little bit earlier today than normal. Um, but let's see. I don't think we're going to, we may or may not put a balcony on the front of the house. I mean, on the back of the house. We're going to leave the balcony here. And then we're not going to put one above it because that level up there, remember, is the kid zone. So I don't want any children falling off and getting hurt. Well, we've got a couple more minutes. Oh, that's not even fucking tall enough. Okay, let's get rid of that one. And let's buy the really tall one. Well, we've got a minute or two left. I'm going to fix this right quick. Geez, even that's not tall enough. I hope I can go all the way up there. Yeah, okay. At least we can fix this part. There we go. And let's see if we can get rid of that. Whoops. Oh, shit. Oops. There we go. Perfect. All right. That's going to do it for today, friends. I got to go. I got to get ready for work. I have to go back to work. Ugh. I like my job for the most part. There's some parts about it that are kind of annoying, but for the most part, I like my job. It's not terrible. It's just I'd rather stay here and hang out with you guys and do this. But I can't because I'm not earning any money on this and I need to eat. So, you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and drop me a comment if you have any ideas for themes in any of the rooms. Let me know what you would like to see in this channel because I'm kind of running out of ideas, my friends. I'm going to reach out to the owners of Chateau de Purnon and ask them if I can put a link to their channel in my description of these videos. And I highly recommend you check out their channel because they are restoring the true 17th century French chateau. And my friends, she is stunning. Like, I can't even describe how beautiful that house is. It's phenomenal, way better than I could ever do. Check them out. Thank you for supporting my channel. You guys have a great day. Be safe, and I'll see you back here next time. Bye.